So a little while ago, I did a video talking about why I think Halo Infinite would suck. And they released the multiplayer and campaign trailers today, and I figured we should take a look at them. Now, this is not the first time I've seen these. I already saw these earlier today when they came out. So I'm just gonna watch them again, kind of dive in more into it, tell you guys what I think about it, and at the end I'll give my final thoughts. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, let's get to it.
A new day is upon us. A new generation built to fight.
So right off the get-go, they show the new shotgun design. And I hate it. I'm sorry. I hate it so much. What was wrong with the original shotgun? You know, I mean, it's nice to see that Halo looks more like Halo, but what's with that shotgun, man? What was wrong with the original pump action shotgun that we know? It's not going to surprise me if they throw it back into the game, though, like what they did with Halo 5. Remember when they threw in the combat evolved Magnum? So we'll see, but I'm not really sure why they decided to change the look of that.
Together, we are unstoppable.
So it's also nice to see the brute chopper in there. That's a cool addition that they threw in there. I kind of wish they also brought back the Hornet. I know that they had the the Wasp. They had the Wasp in there. It's all right, but the Hornet's just so cool. Come on, or even the Falcon. Bring back the Falcon. That'd be sweet.
Are you ready?
So I know I'm going to stop quite a bit, but I do have a lot to talk about here. Right there, when I was hearing those death screams, I was like, that's one thing that was totally missing from Halo 4 and 5. I don't know why they decided not to have death screams. I think having death screams in a game when you get a kill is pretty satisfying. I mean, if you go back and play the earlier Halo games, there's plenty of death screams in there that are just long, drawn out, and exaggerated, but that's what makes it satisfying to get kills in multiplayer. This thing looks like a sort of DMR. That sniper reticle, here, I'll pause it here again. That sniper reticle is tiny. And I don't know if it's going to stay that tiny, and maybe they should bloom it just a little bit. But I do know that sniping in Halo 4 and 5 was really easy. There were times where I was sniping people and I'm like, I probably wouldn't have gotten that in any other Halo game. But it's nice to see that the sniper looks pretty decent. It's kind of like a combination between the Halo 4 and like Halo Reach sniper, but it's got nothing on the Halo 3 sniper. Now this gun right here, this reminds me. That reminds me of the flat cannon from Unreal Tournament. Anyone ever played that? Anyone ever play any of those games? Because they're amazing. If you haven't played them, get them on GOG. They're awesome. So another thing I want to talk about here is that I'm glad that I'm seeing the maps look a bit dirty. You know, like this map right here, I can see some cracks in the side of the wall here. And I like that. I like seeing that because one of my main gripes with Halo 5 was all the maps look so clean. This is supposed to be war, I should say. It's supposed to be like a war-torn environment, and it just looks so clean. It looks so boring. And a lot of the maps in Halo 5 just kind of blended together, and it didn't look very good to me. So this thing right here, this sort of deflector shield. I got a lot to say about this part right here. So that deflector shield, whatever, when he bounces off the plasma pistol, man, I hope that thing doesn't track back to you, because that's going to get so old. And one thing I really want to know, are the equipment, are they pickups? Are they pickups? Because if they're pickups, that can justify some of these, ridiculous ridiculous things that they have in there. I mean, the regenerator in Halo 3 was ridiculous. You know, you'd be sitting in there, and if there was one guy or even a couple guys shooting at you, you were gonna live through it. But the grappling hook here, I mean, we'll have to see how it all works, but that's what I want to know. Are these pickups, or do we spawn with them? Because if we spawn with them, that's gonna get annoying real quick for everybody. I was trying to... So, and I guess another thing I should talk about, the sort of like shield, where you can like punch holes through it. I think that's actually pretty cool. That's a nice little idea.
Hello, let's do some damage. Skewer acquired.
Gets pulled out, gets hijacked by the grappling hook thing. That's kind of cool.
The enemy flag. Return it to base.
The Scorpion looks really sweet again.
Ordinance drop inbound.
So they say Ordinance Drop here. I'm hoping they don't go back to that system, man. I'm hoping that's just like, you know, when a vehicle spawns on a map, that's just what they're gonna say, you know, when a Banshee spawns in, they're just gonna be like Ordnance inbound or whatever. I hope they don't bring that back from Halo 4. That was a terrible system. I hated it. But whatever. The baby storm rifle. Why not just have the original plasma rifle? Now this looks like the Valhalla bases, so I can sort of understand it. I noticed that there is no cover around any of this map, or at least this base, I should say. There's no cover around this base, so I can't wait till I'm, you know, spawning in and getting spawn killed by snipers from God knows where. Actually, one other thing I want to talk about. I like to see there that he's got both hands on the flag. One thing I hated from Halo 4 and 5 was when you were playing Capture the flag carrier could shoot. And I think that takes away a lot of the impact, the team aspect of Capture the Flag that Halo does best. I mean, in my opinion, Capture the Flag is the best played in Halo. No other game comes close. I mean, Quake and Unreal Tournament CTF is really fun, but Halo always did it the best. And when they moved away from, you know, when they gave the flag carrier a gun, I kind of felt like they sort of took away that team aspect. Like you did, you know, because if you, in the original games, if you charge in there and just grab the flag by yourself, that was a stupid mistake. That was stupid. You shouldn't have done that. You should have been with your team, coordinate with your team. So I'm hoping that it looks like just from this trailer that we're going to have that back, and that's really cool. I'm glad that they're bringing that back.
Please call us at your earliest convenience.
So the Oddball here, being able to punch someone like that's awesome. I always love that in the Halo games, just punching someone, they go flying with the Oddball.
Now, show me what you...
I hate this pistol. It's a dinky little pistol. I don't like it. Although I'm sure again, like I said, they'll probably just bring back either like the Halo 1 Magnum or even like the Reach or Halo 3 Magnums, because that's a dinky, generic looking pistol. It doesn't scream Halo at all.
can do.
All right. So that's the end of it. Overall, I'm not blown away by it. It looks okay. I'm not. Maybe it's because I'm older, and maybe it's also because I've set the bar so low now for this series that nothing really impresses me anymore. But and I know that, they still have Sprint in there, and I figured it would just be in there. It was in the original campaign trailer last year, so I knew it was going to be in there. All I want is for it to feel like Halo. So if they can make all this stuff work and still make it feel like Halo, that'll be amazing. Do I think it's going to happen? Nope. But I'm glad that it looks like we've gotten rid of the whole smart link, aim down sights thing that they had going with Halo 5. God, that game sucked. It's terrible. But overall, I wouldn't say I'm disappointed, but I'm not overjoyed either. I'm just cool. We'll see what happens. We'll see what it turns into. Hopefully the campaign is awesome. Hopefully we'll learn a little bit more about the game before it comes out. What's Forge going to be like? What's Firefight going to be like? Is Firefight even going to be in the game at all? Is it going to suck like Warzone Firefight? People have been speculating if there's going to be like, is there going to be a 50v50 BTB or something like that? I don't think they're going to do that. But, it's funny. I saw because earlier today they also launched the Battlefield 2042 gameplay trailer. And that showed me a lot more. This one's like, 2 minutes long? That trailer, the Battlefield trailer, is like 3 minutes long. But I saw so much more. I got to see what the HUD would look like. Obviously the tornado and everything like that. I didn't get to see, I didn't see what the HUD looked like in this multiplayer. What I really wanted was just show me a match. Show me like a quick little match. Obviously you guys can do it because you were showing it off for the cinematic gameplay trailer, but we'll just have to wait till Halo Infinite comes out.